sitting up here and I'm thinking that how much my head has been down and grinding and just performing every single morning from the time I rise all the way till the time I fall. And it started to be a little bit stressful in the sense that I didn't really have any space between each thought to the next. It's always been a boom, 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 and I end up forgetting a lot of things unless I write them down because I'm always in this constant projection going forward. And I listened to this video today, which was by the CEO of Dollar Beer Club, Chris Stoikos, and he really changed my perspective in the sense that he's all about cultivating the inner self-awareness of the mind and creating the inner peace, because without the inner peace or the inner spaciousness, you always have friction in your life. It's the equivalent of having a car with no air in its tires. The air represents a spaciousness between the road and the car itself. And in between that spaciousness, it allows the car to drive frictionless down the road cleanly. And this point has really made me realize today is what's important, especially after my friend John that's passing. It's just really important to enjoy each moment, regardless of the grind, regardless of what you're doing. If you're starting to understand that each thought and emotion are like waves that are passing you at every given moment, and you got to first realize that those are waves and you can't identify yourself with the wave. And once you make that conscious distinction between the two, you ultimately are able to find an inner peace, an inner gap between those thoughts. So now your days and your thoughts become more about quality of what you're doing instead of your quantity. I always talk about and mentally say to myself it's about the quality of your days, not the quantity of your days. But the fact of the matter is when your head is down so much, without even consciously observing what's going on around you, your days will pass by you in a flash. I wake up and I blink and I'm going back to bed. And it's not to say that the grind is bad, but it's to say that life is about balance. Life is about finding that happy medium in between, and only when you take control of that aspect of your life is when you can ultimately decide who you become, because it's within that spaciousness that brings awareness of who you truly are. Not what society wants you to do, not this financial means that I'm trying to escape. It's within that awareness and that stillness that I find my true self by asking myself, what do I love? What do I want to do every day? Do I want to exercise? Do I want to meditate? Do I want to work on my projects? See the relationships in my life grow every day? That's who I want to become. And this has been a conscious shift today by listening to this video, because I had realized that ultimately my head was down too much and I didn't create that space, and I felt a lot of friction. I was tired at the end. I felt a lot of friction in the sense that I lost a lot of my creativity. And again, when you're always go, 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 it's very hard to have creativity. You gotta look at your mind as a computer, which it is, but that only has a finite amount of bandwidth, which is a finite amount of attention that you can give any certain situation. And when you're constantly giving your attention, there's no room or there's no bandwidth or allowance for any thought or any new emotion or any interest or passion to manifest back into your life. So that's my Wednesday thought, guys. Hope you all are well. I love you. Have an awesome day. Peace.